it's always very tricky, because even Für Elise by Beethoven is not easy, and also the Kleine Nachtmusik is not so easy. The title Guitar Dream, in fact this is number one, Guitar Dream number one, and there's number two and number three. And these are pieces written for friends, and I didn't want to embarrass them with complicated stuff, which I also composed for the guitar, but really easygoing, a little bit West Coast style, finger style, picking pieces in a way, because it's all about arpeggios. So you have that one, and the second one goes, and so on. And the third one's a little bit techno. And so on and so on and so on. So this is the basic direction of that. So it's a bit poppy, and Guitar Dreams is a little bit ironical. There's even a shop, a Dream Guitar in America, a friend of mine, and Guitar Dreams is because these lonely guitar people at home with their guitar, in love with their guitar, and they express their dreams improvising on the guitar and with things which are some of the nice, typical guitar things. I'm playing a little bit with that, but at the same time, using this very popular and idiomatic form of arpeggio pieces with more or less simple chords, I try to transfer them into masterpieces from the compositional point of view, that they really become pieces of art, not just a cliché of something, but I'm playing with a cliché. That's why I call it Guitar Dreams. Well, as a composer, I have to believe in my own stories. So yes, I had the dream, a dream which is the cliché, or starting from the cliché, and then transferring, or it's a kind of transition into another sphere. So for example, these chords have for me this loneliness, but in the loneliness is an infinity, both in space and time. So there's something like a post-war lyricism in that, if I would like to call it like that. That was for me a reason to have a strong emotion just by the chords, and they are so typical guitaristical, but in the combination, I can't stop playing that, because it's like a, I don't know the English word for the German Zug. It's pulling me forward, it's pulling forward. I have to go, where are these waves going? But why I'm telling what I feel, I mean, the feelings you may have as a guitarist are only possible if I have feelings too, which I put into the composition. Maybe we don't have the same feelings, and I'm not aiming for that. I mean, but I had my feelings. So if you ask me about my feelings, I told you. But in fact, it's just to make feelings possible. Because if there's no feeling in the music, it's hard to get it out. So, but there are feelings, even if I would not tell you my feelings. But having played the piece, I mean, you already know a little bit about my feelings and that Guitar Dream. If you like that piece, then you should play that, because it's not very difficult, and it only has 9 staves, and there's no awkward chording in that. So I was aiming for a very beautiful piece, and very easy to play. That's always very tricky, because even für Elise by Beethoven is not easy, and also the Kleine Nachtmusik is not so easy, or the Alla Turca by Mozart. If you're interested to know more about these pieces, the score is on my website. There's a web shop. You find them there. And the link is below. Just click and find your way. You can choose the different instruments. You choose guitar, of course, and then you will find that piece and you can buy it there. I have just recorded, actually last weekend, the 3 guitar dreams together with some other repertoire, Villalobos and Manuel Ponce, in an analog recording which will be published on vinyl, hopefully in a half of a year. Watch out for that. Anyway, we will do some promotion for that on the net. But you need a record player, I'm sorry. Well, beside the 3 guitar dreams so far, there are, of course, some other recent compositions, and among those, the Arpeggio Experience, which is a set of 12 concert studies that might be interesting for you, because if you overcome the challenges of the 3 guitar dreams, then you could continue with the Arpeggio Experience, because that is on a mid-difficult level, easier than the Villalobos studies and more difficult than the Leo Brouwer studies. So they are basically tonal, and they develop any kind of arpeggio, but above all, they are music. It's concert music. You can really play that in concert. So you have pieces which are an average of about 3 minutes, and it's all within the reach of your hand, no awkward stretches, no jumps. You have to practice for months. So again, these pieces are designed for a fast success in terms of a technical realization and a high challenge to improve your musical intelligence, fantasy, and execution. The Arpeggio Experience, together with the guitar sketches, you can all find on my website. The link is below. On the website, you find your way to the compositions, and then you go to the guitar, and then you see them all listed, and you will find quite a lot of compositions dating back from the 80s and to the very recent ones as the guitar sketches. So you have a wide choice.